Long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
All right.
Nintendo.
Welcome to the stream. I guess you know what's next.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
To lower the volume a little bit here, this game is louder than the other games I've played. Thank you for the host, Evil. Appreciate that. We're gonna watch this awesome cinematic here. Oh, you know what? I muted it. I muted it to test something. Sorry about that. Good call, Evil. Good call. Thank you. As I was saying while I was muted, if you followed me for a while, I previously streamed this game with LOV Eric back on my own channel when I was just on // or Omni/ before Slash Streams Live a couple years back, and we played about halfway through. I'm gonna attempt this again. It's been about 20 years since I've played it all the way through. Again, we're playing this on a Wii console, which has a GameCube built into it. Got my original GameCube controller here. So we're gonna give this a shot. Now this will be an abbreviated stream because I started late. I didn't realize how much of a process it would be to bring this thing upstairs. I think we'll leave standard widescreen on because that one looks a little too shriveled, I guess. I think we're good elsewhere. So this game is this game's a weird one. I'm not gonna tell you much what happens, but this game screws with you. There's a sanity meter, and when you lose your sanity, all kinds of weird crap happens. Not a lot of people know about this game, surprisingly, so I hope I introduce it to a lot of people around these parts, and I hope I don't get stuck, to be quite honest with you. Create the game file. There we go. Damn memory cards. Alright, there we go. Just making sure the memory card works. There we go. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Flesh, bone.
Nope, this came out on the
Bound
GameCube.
together with the oddest magical
In fact,
incantation.
Nintendo published
This
it.
wretched book is where it all began so
is the weird
long
part.
ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
So this is one of these games where it covers a bunch of different people in the game. So we're gonna start with the granddaughter here. Oh shit, I forgot about it. Just pretty much starts you right off into it. You know how the audio is, guys? Because I didn't even have time to test that. Well shoot, I'm out of ammo.
Remember me, Alex?
Remember those old, well now they're old, but those digital clock radios? They were very popular around this time.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah,
Actually had
who's
one.
this?
I think I still do have it.
Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode
Might
Island
be in here
Police.
somewhere.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Lots of cinematics in this game.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is.
I did not know Legacy of
take this
Kain
over with
was
Of
Silicon
course.
Knights. They
This
also
way.
did Two Human,
I
I
must
think.
warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
And there was supposed to be a sequel to this game, but it never came to fruition.
I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Yummy.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, the guy was just trying to do his job, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and a possible tie to the murder, it would be here. And here we go. So I might have to actually up the brightness a bit because because that's a little too dark, I think. I know it's supposed to be a little dark, but that was kind of too dark. Okay, I heard something in my headset already. I've heard that most gamers are heading over. Why did it bleep you for saying that? You may have to word that a different way. Like, are you talking like YouTube or something else? The beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yes. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about that key. This isn't for winding. It looks like a dresser key. I've never heard of Trovio Live. I've never heard of that one. I probably wouldn't be moving anywhere right now. There's really no reason for me to. I mean, I've thought about like expanding to YouTube, but because we already archive our stuff there, but I just don't want to confuse everybody with like multiple chats and other stupidity. Okay, so okay, this button runs. This button like creeps. Harmac just subscribed. Thank you, Harmac. I appreciate that, my friend. Del Griffith last night, Harmac tonight. Thank you so much. It's whispering in the background. Portraits of the ancestral Roivus's line in the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There's something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Yeah, Harmac should be back tonight. I don't know what... He can tell you what happened to him last night. This door is locked. I think we have a key. We have a second floor key. The key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there is a way of repairing it. Alex has picked up the broken second floor key. Harmac is here. He's in the house. How's the audio, guys? Are we good? Not overbearing or anything? Alright, let's check. I guess we'll start here. We have a... Looks like a Cloud Buster sword goes in there. I barely remember any of this game. And this game is rather cryptic, so we may get stuck a time or two. We're good? Okay, good. You're supposed to be hearing all the crazy sound effects in the background, so as long as those are audible to you. A grand piano stands here, previously played by DJ Harmack, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, as such as the piano fell into disuse. Shouldn't be empty cans. We have portraits. I don't know what that means. That has something to do with the magic, I think, that you get. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in cyclical, wow, try saying that word. Cyclical manner. Cyclical manner. God damn. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. What's the thing is there's so many rooms and so easy to miss something. Alright, guess we'll go out of here. I think we checked that. Alright, we're locked out of upstairs. We checked that room. What's back here? This door is locked. I don't suppose we can use the dresser key. Or the broken... Nah, we can't even try to use the broken key. That guy looks happy. Making sure there's nothing like hidden, because alright, we came in that door. In the warmth glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family secrets are revealed. Well, they hung someone from that tree, so it's not looking good. Sorting through the books, Alex sees one that seems to be placed differently than all the others, as if a drawing attention to itself. Curious, she examines it. Upon the inside cover, shaky handwriting, shapes the numbers 333. It's like a time? Well, that must have been something important, because I got something back here. These books contain the history of the Roivas family genealogy, the birth and death records, deeds, and writs. Roivas history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivases were shunned by other settlers in North America, suspected of witchcraft. That's great. Roivases were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivases rebuilt their lives. Alright, so we're getting some backstory here on her family history. So perhaps they hung one of her family members. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, and the art of Bosch. Everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is here a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Ooh. We're getting somewhere. That's weird. There's like nothing you can do here, but just return. Alright. clock here. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use stick left or right to adjust the clock's hands. Should Alex adjust the clock's hands? Well, that note said 3:33. Okay, well that did it. Ooh. Getting somewhere here, guys. By the way, if you're tuning in looking for someone who knows what they're doing, you won't find that here. Just a word of warning. Oh shit. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? No, not yet. Seems true it's empty. My dogs are going crazy right now. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel, another token of eclectic junk. Dude, I cannot read today, and this game requires a lot of reading, apparently. I think I know where to put that. Anyway, we got a gladius. Wait, what was that? There's something appeared. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. I'm gonna wait to read the book. Because I don't know if it's when she reads the book when you start playing the other stories. It's hard to remember after 20 years. That background stuff is crazy. Alright, let's put the sword in here. I want to see what this is. Wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of a lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above the wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Alex places the blade in the slot, but feels it push back. As if the magic of the blade does not fit the lock. You've got to be kidding. Alright, let's go read the book. This GameCube controller is so nice. I miss the GameCube controller over time. I really have. Here's the book. Take a look. It's in a book. Alex should read the book. Damn.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool.
So we're going to go into our first character here. This is Ancient Persia.
Where is quies candamest? Where is conservandi? Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pupna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient. Come to us, pious Augustus.
Uh-oh. I'll answer that in just a second, Yorkshire. That's a good question. Yorkshire asked, what was your worst controller? Honestly, if I had to pick the one I disliked the most, would have to be the Nintendo 64 controller. I hated having to hold a controller and putting your hands down on an analog stick like this. Like, I hated that. My hands are not big enough as it is, and that felt like I was always stretching my thumbs, and I never got a proper grip on that analog stick, which sucked anyway. They have recently fixed this. In fact, on Friday when we play Castlevania 64 again, thanks Del Griffith, I have a new controller that I want to try out called the Tribute 64. Or no, the Brawler 64. Sorry, I have two. So that fixed the issue. So the original N64 controller was my most hated, followed very closely by the original Xbox, and I'm not talking the actual Duke is the one I'm talking about. That controller was too big. The dial on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. Alright, so now we gotta figure out where he's at. Gotta make sure we're saving here. To our good old memory card. Yes, we're using a memory card. Alright, so there's a ladder here. And nothing else? Is there a door? Oh, I can't see, but I don't think there is one. Alright, we're gonna go down the ladder. The only thing is I hate how they have to, like, narrate everything. Literally, like, a ladder leads into the dark. Okay, yeah. But the presentation is very well done here. Uh-oh. These look like those skeletons from Castlevania. Alright, we have A that does... Wait. Did he throw something at me? Oh! You fucker. This meter represents life energy. Every time a character takes damage, the level will get lower. When it reaches 0, the character will die. Okay. Oh, we gotta finish him. Oh, shit. I don't think there's a parry button. Damn it. Got both of them. Combat's a little wonky, I will admit, but it works. Let's see, controller. Sneak. Quick spell. And the rumble feature is on. A strange granite block lies on the floor. Alright, we gotta figure out where to take the granite block now. Ah, great. He runs out of, I don't know how to explain it, like, he has, like... He has a lot of energy, and then he just runs out of it. Alright. Do these enemies stay dead? Damn. Okay, guys. A little outnumbered here. Like his stamina weighs out very quickly. Look at this. Oh, apparently I went down. I don't know if that... Oh shoot, they actually stay there. So hopefully the game saves them all dead. I wanted whatever that was there. There we go. Another granite block. Alright, we better save again. Shit. There we go. Gotta finish them. I'm thinking like mid to late next year starting an Xbox Original Collection. What would be your recommendation on games? Now's a good time to pick them up. That's the one collection of games that is not surged in price. GameCube, PS2 even is starting to go up. Original Xbox, I mean, you gotta take the obvious ones. You gotta get the Halos. You got to get Crimson Skies. You've got to get like Doom 3 would be a good one for you. I'd honestly have to go through my collection downstairs. There's a good Silent Hill 2, like Ultimate Edition for Xbox that was good. There's a Grand Theft Auto collection. There's a lot of good stuff on Xbox. A lot of stuff I haven't even played. I hope to actually do an Xbox game here soon. Though I know Doug Griffith asked one for like a while ago, and I've been sitting on it for a while. But yeah, we're gonna do an Xbox game soon. Bars across the door block Pious exit from the room. Okay. See, I hate when they start me off like this because I cannot see what's in front of me. Okay. We don't have a purple one. So I assume we got to put the granite blocks in here. Yeah, we're missing a bunch of these, I think. Actually, I might just be missing one. Yep, just the one. And that might be actually it right here. Yep. Strange granite block rests in the middle of the dies? What? Get away from me, skeleton bitches. Alright, that door is open. I'm gonna say screw you guys. I don't think there's a reason for me to fight these guys. I don't gain levels for it. On the secondhand store in Ripon. Went to the secondhand store in Ripon, sells Xbox box for £80. Make sure the disk drive works. If you have to replace it, it's not the end of the world. I've done it. And you can even upgrade the hard drive. I have a 2 terabyte in mine now. It's not that hard. Pious, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Pressing R, this is like R1, will enable Pious to select which target to attack. Releasing R slightly and then pressing it again will cycle between multiple targets. Nice. Pious can attack a specific body part while locked on to an enemy by moving the directional analog stick and pressing A. Oh, okay. That works. Yeah, dude, I'm here to help. I mean, it's not really, if you look on a YouTube video, if you know anything about upgrading computers or messing with electronics, it is not hard. It's a very simple project. And then you can also do a like a soft mod on your Xbox too, and you don't have to use your discs anymore. Which I recommend not doing, because the disk drives are prone to failure very quickly, and they're getting old. So I would buy your discs, do the soft mod, back them up on the hard drive, and put the discs on your shelf, just so you can, you know. Dude. I literally can't get past these dudes. I'm gonna die. Damn it. Is there a way to heal? I'm like seriously about to die. A button attached to the small pylon softly illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Push the button, yes. I just want some damn health. Is that possible? I'll make sure the motherboard is in good condition. I'm not good at electronics. Might have to. I think you can do this, dude. I don't think you'll have a problem. It's just it's simple cable swaps. Glad to walk you through it or give you some documentation. I hope there's nothing up here. TP Poker, what's going on, my man? Alright. We have to choose red, green, or blue. I'm gonna go green. An effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from a dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Should Pius claim this artifact? What is happening, Poker? Sexy ladies? Alright, here we go. We took the green one. So apparently you're supposed to go through this game multiple times. And I believe you take a different one each time. Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
I'm doing pretty good, Poker. I am doing very well tonight. I was a little late, but the good thing is Harmac is back tonight, and you'll get to see him in a few minutes. Just living the dream and dreaming of breasts. Well, okay. Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. By the way, we're playing Eternal Darkness on the Nintendo GameCube. This is a, believe it or not, a game published by Nintendo 20 years ago. And we terrorize Harmac this evening. That is indeed the plan. I do wish that if some others were here, like good old DM and of course Del Griffith, but I have not seen them yet. But we will terrorize them together. What is this note? Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read from the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Should Alex take the chapter page? Yes. Alex has found a chapter page entitled The Binding of the Corpse God. So we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. 'Cause, you know, we got a little bit of an intro here. like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure with a faint hint of smile tugging at the corners of the mouth. It was very descriptive. I told my wife yesterday, stop being stingy with those tits and whip those babies out. I'm sure that got a good reaction out of her, Poker. I'm sure that got a real good reaction. Alright, I'm not sure when to use that page. I guess we'll find out. Tell Nia Jax who's boss? Ugh. Wonder if I could put that sword in there now. I'm gonna try it. Oh, because I have the glyph now, and now it's green. A colored sigil is carved. The slot is just wide enough. Yeah, I'm gonna try it now, because now I got that color. See what happens now. Still, it does not fit the lock. What the fuck? Reminds me, I probably should save. Save and continue. I guess I should probably save 2 slots just in case. I want to fill up my memory card. Surprised your wife let you live. My wife is a saint. I don't know, my wife would just probably flash me and move on and laugh. Alright, can I read this piece of paper?
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Ooh.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day.
Where is Del Griffith? I don't know where Del Griffith is.
All things that you now must be entombed.
He is supposed to be here.
The
beings of flesh and bone. You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Looks pretty disgusting.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish
TP Poker was here.
Higher purpose could happen to me,
So now we've shifted to our next character. Let's give this a save. This is Elia in 1150 AD. Though Griffith is probably waiting outside the corral for Gertrude to finish her shift. Olivier is probably on his 5th whack of the night. Yeah, he made dinner a little bit ago. It was the last time I saw him. The design on the wall appears to depict a time of day. Perhaps the candles do too. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Good trap here. What did he make for dinner? He heated something up in the oven. Honestly don't know. When he was cooking, I was going to the grocery store. I know these skeletons are probably gonna come to life here. Oh shit. Oh no! When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Beware. Sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. So this is where the game starts fucking with you. If you lose sanity, the game will do weird things. And I'm not going to tell you what these weird things are, but you're going to notice some things, and I'm going to notice some things, and I don't even know them all. But they're weird things. Like, the game could shut off on me, just to give you an example. This is where this game shines. I love grocery shopping. I always talk to the old ladies in the aisles and convince them to try new products. You should work for the grocery store, dude. The sanity meter represents the character's sanity. Every time he or she eats a monster, his sanity will get lower. Lower the sanity meter, the more and more the character will hallucinate. Performing a finishing move on a creature recovers sanity. Okay, we'll finish him. There we go. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring a brightly burning sun. Alright, we're probably gonna have to stop here. Because... what is this? Bronze necklace sits atop an ancient clay urn. I will pick it up. Have you tried the new tomato basil sauce? It's delightful. Here, try it. It's on sale too. You can't go wrong, honey. And then what is it? Is it followed up by, can I have your phone number? You must have to get a phone number, right? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Save to our memory card. Yes, we're using a memory card. This is on the GameCube, of course, and we've got our original GameCube controller right here. This actually is not a bad controller. I really like this controller a lot. I've kept this in good shape for 20 years, and it's very comfortable in the hand. You call them shopping carts, we call them trolleys. Really? I never knew that, Yorkshire. So anyway, I hope you guys like this game. This is kind of just a taste of what to expect 48 minutes into the game. We'll play this more tomorrow. And then on, let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday already, shit. And then Thursday, we've got the Antstream Arcade update, so I'll be on at 8 o'clock that night. And then we're going to continue from request of Del Griffith, Castlevania 64. So you don't want to miss that for sure. Did you beat RE3? Yes, I did. I beat it last night. I thought Harmac was going to come on, and apparently he decided to take the night off and didn't tell anyone. So I felt bad about rating him late, but I'm like, everybody was like, just finish the game. So I ended up like, I think playing till like 20 or after 9 or maybe, or no, 10. 20 after 10 or 10:30, something like that. I went about almost a half hour over. And then realized that he wasn't even on, so it didn't matter. But he is back tonight. So let's make sure we terrorize him. And then we'll continue this tomorrow. This is an awesome game. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a crazy game, especially when you start seeing what it does to the player. I don't want to spoil anything. I want you guys just to see it as it happens. But if we lose that sanity meter, some shit's going to go down. Let's ask Harmac a lot of questions tonight. That sounds great. All right, we'll go ahead and bring him on. And tomorrow we'll pick this up. We'll pick this up tomorrow where we left off. So, I hope you guys have a good night. And Harmac is up next with God of War. So, if you're not following, please hit the follow button. And please follow Harmac as we go and raid him and apparently ask him a ton of questions like TP Poker wants us to. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Peace.